Alright, world. Here we go. This video is titled Eyes to See and Ears to Hear. This is just for them people. If you don't understand it, cut it off and go to fuck on. You know what I mean? Go get you a beer, chase you a woman, whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? Just do whatever you're going to do. But don't worry about the video. You ain't going to understand it because it's not for you. It's only for a select few people that's going to get this. I mean, I wish you'd all get it, but I know you're not. You know what I mean? It's like a graduating class at high school. You know what I mean? Only one grade graduates. The other three comes back, and they even add another one. You know what I mean? The new group come in. So that's the same way Earth's going to be. I'd like to thank my wife, Karen, for getting me here with her feminine, divine energy. That living with her, with an angel, I really learned a lot from her. And Aleister Crowley, learned a good bit from him. I said, oh, blah, 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 he's all... If you listen to that motherfucker, he tells you invert everything he said. And he says he's the devil. If you invert it, he's fucking God, dumbass. You got to listen. Pay attention. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cuss a little bit, but God don't care about cussing. He cares about you being honest. That's what he likes, honesty. And you can't break nobody's free will or sovereignty. So if I got a pound of cocaine, I go pick up 20 women, as long as they're all willing, he don't care. Well, you always be pissed off, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Or whatever his name is, you know what I mean? The Bible God's what I like to refer to him, the Jewish God. Because he says he's got a covenant with the Jews, he's the Jewish God. So, what's the blacks, the whites, the Chinese, and all these when he's the Jewish God? What are they doing with him? They're going to find out when he gets here that he don't like traitors. They sold out their God. You don't think they'll sell him out? Oh, I'm telling you, that ain't going to go good. That's the Jews. They tell you what's going to happen. I done heard, you know what I mean? But anyway, Mr. Manly P. Hall was, to me, the greatest Western teacher there was. And, you can name up who you like, but everybody's got their preferences. What he said resonated with me. Like Aleister Crowley. He said, a great magician goes by the ritual. He'll follow the book, do this, and this. He said, but the master magician threw the book away and made his own ritual. He didn't go by nobody else's shit. And if you all, same thing. He said, the great magician was ruled by the stars. He said, the master magician ruled the fucking stars. So, I've listened to all these different teachers. And I didn't follow everything they said. Like everybody else said, oh, he said this. No. What resonated with my soul, I took it out. I took this out. I wrote my own book with different shit. I made my own book. What resonated with me, what fit me, what made my path. You know what I mean? And that's the way it worked for me. I'm assuming probably worked for everybody else. If it resonates, if it don't resonate with you, like eating fucking chicken, don't eat the fucking bone. You throw the bone away. You only eat what you need, what's good. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, because if you don't, in the book it says to do this, that's fucking stupid. And you go, don't do it. It's telling you. You listen to your gut. Everybody says your brain, your heart. My brain overthinks and it's got me in all kinds of shit. My heart's soft, gets you in all kinds of shit. My gut has never been wrong, not once. I ain't telling y'all what to do. I'm telling you my story, my path. You make a video, put it on it. Oh, what's your story? I'm just telling you mine. My gut has never been wrong, not once. I went against it once. I went to jail. Never did that shit again. Oh, shit, I don't give a fuck what it says. I'm following it. The last time I remember being in jail. Didn't do that no more. Valuable lesson. Well, on December the 14th, 2023, the bonus one, as I like to call them, is energy, frequency, and vibration. Come and open up my chakras for me. If you look at the calendar, it was in the middle of the month. Let's follow all this shit. It wasn't, everybody else thought, oh, you're crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm crazy. Ain't no doubt about that. I'm the insane one. There ain't no doubt about that. I will not argue that. But you never find genius without insanity. It's just not possible. Because y'all in the box. When you look out the box, you see all of us running out there playing. You're like, them fuckers are crazy. Yeah, we're crazy compared to y'all. You know what I mean? That's in the box. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But my back started burning, my lower part of my back. And I'll put some pictures up on YouTube. The Holy Land is your bottom part of your back. There's a hole where your spine goes in. It's the Holy Grail, which you got 8 holes, 4 on each side, or the Holy Land. Your spine is the Spear of Destiny. The Ark of the Covenant is your head. Your spine can be the Tree of Life and the Tree of Knowledge. Because that's what the two snakes are. One's life, one's knowledge. So if you got it all in you, oh, Hitler's looking for this, he's looking for this. It's in everybody. They tell you these legends. History is his story. Throw that shit away. Mythology is what's true. Why do you think they keep it around? It's for them to keep up with their story. So if they ever forget, they're like, oh yeah, look, get this book with this mythology. That's the story. You just got to know the symbolism. Like Santa Claus. Santa Claus is the story of the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy comes down, goes down here, sits behind your navel right here. And if you've been good with the sex, blah, 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 I ain't gonna get into all that. But if you've been good, your body will raise it back up to your brain. And it hits this gland and gets crucified. There ain't nothing about that. It multiplies it. And boom, you get enlightened. Or not really enlightened, but it opens up your chakras, you get energy, and then make your brain make more neurons where you actually hook the two hemispheres of your brain up. Instead of just using one, like the 10% they talk about, and they laugh at you, and you don't understand what's going on. You think, well, they ain't using but 10% of their brain. No, they're using way more than you. But if you've been having sex and wasting that energy, when it gets right here, it turns to coal. It turns black, so they call it coal, and that's what ages the body. When that turns black, that's what ages the body. If you can master this every month, you won't get old. Your body will last 1,000 years, just like they talk about in the Bible. They're trying to tell you, but we all didn't figure it out. You know what I mean? I don't know, for years we didn't, but I never studied the Bible. The only studying I did was to use it against the Christian, because I knew it was bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. All right, so he opens up my chakras. The energy comes up my spine. Boom, chakra, sound like a shotgun. Boom, I mean, echoes through my place. Echoes. Waking people up in other rooms, what I'm talking about. It stops at my throat chakra. And next thing I know, I'm laying there vibrating, best feeling in the world. And next thing I know, I'm just laying there enjoying it. I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. All the sex, all the drugs, every happy moment you ever had combined, I make a drop in the ocean compared to this. So, next thing I know, boom, I'm laying there with my eyes shut, not thinking about nothing, just enjoying this feeling, and boom, your mind's eye lights up with the Book of Life. I'm like, oh shit, because I've heard the Book of Life. I never thought you said alive. I thought you had to be at the pearly gates or whatever, you know what I mean? But I wasn't ever Christian, but you can't help but be influenced living in the society and the culture, because it's in the movies, your friends, everybody. I mean, you know, it's just, you know. But I was glad to find out I was right, because I always thought, how can I be right and these millions of motherfuckers be wrong? Because I always knew it was wrong. But I was, you know, questioning myself, because look at all these fuckers, you know? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But after my throat chakra was the last one that opened up, you know what I mean? Before the Book of Life, I got a telepathic message saying, I didn't open up your third eye because you're not ready. You would not be able to keep them out. And I did read a little bit about it, where you can read people's minds and this, and I told God, because I'm crazy. I am the insane one, and he loves to be questioned. Yahweh, that God, they don't like to be questioned. This loves to be questioned. He loves knowledgeable people. He wants you to be a seeker. He don't want no dumbasses. He wants something to follow around. He's got a dog, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, if I can't use it against people, so when they say, oh, look at that skinny, long hair, hippie motherfucker, I'll turn around, where's that long hair, hippie motherfucker? If I can't use it against them, I don't want it. That's the fucking truth. So I told God, and he didn't say nothing on that. Boom, the Book of Life comes alive. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. I'm like, oh shit. So it's just all the bad shit I did. And I didn't start boohooing, crying, but tears just started flowing out of me. It's like God shut on a faucet. And just all the negativity, all the stress or whatever. I don't know exactly how to describe it. You can't describe the undescribable. But I am the insane one. I'll fucking try. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody else, oh, you don't speak on it. Fuck it, I'll try it. I don't give a fuck. You think I care what you think about me? I could care fucking. All I care about is what I think of me and God thinks about me. I don't care about none of the other 8 billion motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what not one of you think. I hope y'all like me, but if you don't, that's a you problem. It ain't a me problem. That's a you problem. I love myself, motherfucker. Shit. I'll go ahead and tell you that. Don't ever fuck with me, because I love me. I ain't Jesus. I ain't gonna be crucified. Now that's just the truth. I told God that when I found out what was going on. Look, I'll do what I can. I'll do whatever you ask me, but I will not be crucified. You know, no. You're not here to save nobody. You're here to save nobody. I'm getting ahead of the story of what happened. And he shows me the Book of Life and all the bad shit. And a preacher. I never went to church, but he'd come by every so often. My mama's best friend's son. He'd always come by and I always talk shit to him. He always come back. I love that motherfucker to death, because I give him hell. Greg Thornhill. I love that motherfucker to death. But he'd come by, well, you come to my church. I'm 15 years old. We having a bonfire. Got women over. We're drinking beer. We're drunk. We don't like shit. We ain't getting drunk and coming to your church in the morning, motherfucker. We ain't doing that shit. That's a hypocrite. I don't give a fuck. If there wasn't for sick people, there wouldn't be hospitals. So I agreed with that, but I still didn't go. And he'd come back. He'd come back. He was persistent. But anyway, I seen them, you know what I mean, some shit I got into, and I'm like, well, I do appreciate what he did for my life, because he showed me somebody cared. He didn't even know cared. And boom, he appeared in front of me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I can ask questions. I mean, I never talked to God before in the presence. I talk to him all the time. You think he ain't around, you don't realize he's right here with you. He's in you. You don't realize, most people don't. Some people do. I ain't gonna say everybody, because there are some people that know that I am. Okay? So I realized I like to ask questions and ask about my wife. Because I was depressed and went through a reckless homicide. My dad died. Just all kinds of shit. Just crazy shit. I ain't gonna get into this, but trust me, it's a bunch of crazy shit. I met her and everything got perfect. I mean, perfect. Perfect. She was my twin flame, the other half of me. And I never heard that term. We call each other soulmate. But God told me, I'm like, why did you have to take her? And his exact words were, because you had a job to do. And you was whole, you was complete. You'd never searched me out. You had her, you wasn't going to search me out. Y'all was content. Y'all was back together. Everybody's got a twin flame. That's half of you. When them two come together, you don't need nothing else. There's your feminine, there's your masculine. They're one. We didn't need nothing else. We was happy. I mean, seriously, we 17 years never had an argument. No, I mean, they just had to talk to our friends. Our friends would argue. And when we was around, they'd be like, why can't you be more like Karen? And we'd like, she's like, Ronnie, we'd have to get up and leave, because they're fucking arguing because how good our relationship was. And that's no shit. I hope they watch this video, because they know who the fuck they are. Because we'd leave because of that shit. And they're like, I don't wonder why they left. Well, goddamn, what you think, motherfucker? Hell, use your fucking brain. You know, it does feel bad. Because y'all motherfuckers don't know how to act. But anyway, he told me that's why. And he's right. Because I was lost after that, and I went to searching. And the bars, the drugs, and everywhere else, you know what I mean? But he led me on all these paths, because everything, when you see the book of life, you see how everything falls together. It's amazing. It's like a fucking puzzle. You're like, yeah, you see it. I can't describe it, but you'll see it. You'll be amazed. Well, anyway, at the end, toward the end of, the book of life, we got to the conspiracy theories, and I see 9/11, I see the flat earth, I see Waco, and there's all this different shit, and I started laughing. I chuckled to myself, I'm kind of out loud, And I said, was I right on any of them? And God's exact words were, that wasn't the point. It don't matter if you found the truth. You just knew what they was trying to feed you was not the truth. He didn't want me to say, hey, the earth's flat, and he would tell my friends, God told me. So I understand why he did what he did. Or, I understand. So he didn't give me the answers. First that he just said, I was a seeker. I didn't accept. I didn't accept the bullshit. But everybody else just accepts it. Oh, well, ain't nothing I can do about it. What? You can still reject it. All these delusional motherfuckers don't know what sex is. I'm not playing your delusional game. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. You don't know what sex you are, I'll fucking tell you. It's going to take just a minute. Because in the old days, they only had sex written on things. We didn't have gender. You know why? Because there's only 3 sexes. Everybody says, oh, there's 2. There's hermaphrodite, there's male and female. Sex was easy. They're right. Gender, goddamn, they got 192 or something. I don't know. Y'all all delusional that think that shit. I don't care what nobody does. Well, I mean, we grew up in the 80s with faggots, but they knew, the faggots knew, I'm a man, and he's a man, but I'm gonna fuck him in the ass. They knew they were men, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, they got delusional nowadays, fucking just stupid. And I don't give a fuck. I hope this video goes viral. I hope it gets 8 billion views. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling the truth, and that's what I was picked for. I don't care if y'all like it or not, because I like it and God likes it. That's what he likes, is the truth. And he picked me because my shadow and my higher self get along pretty good. I let it out and take it for a walk. Y'all hem y'all's up and push it in the back and act like you ain't got it. Like, oh, no. That's the one that goes off and goes out and shooting all these motherfuckers and doing stupid shit. Because it gets tired. You take a hungry dog, you don't pay it no attention, don't feed it for 2 or 3 weeks, and you got there and it bites your ass because you ain't fed it, you ain't gave it not, you know what I'm saying? You have to break the shadow out. You don't kill the shadow. You integrate them. You integrate the two. But, I talked about my family. I ain't getting into that. That's personal shit. Don't even have to, I tell y'all you don't know about my family in this video. Well, I tell you whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to make this not too long. Because I like the people with the ears to see, and I mean, the ears to see. That was that. I mean, hey, that's another spiritual thing there. Anyway, the people with the eyes to see, the ones with ears to hear. So, I seen I could ask questions. I'm like, look, I know the Mayan calendar right now. And, well, he didn't say nothing. Now, the Hopi Indians talked about two suns. They even talked about time before the moon. Because I put more weight into legends from these societies than I did these some bitches with their pens and pencils. Because I know, oh, we gotta remember, we can't remember that. That's a fucking lie. But write that down. You remember the truth. It don't take long to figure that out. That's when they passed it down. Well, they'd have to write it down. It's the truth. It happened. No. Okay. So, he said, yeah, we're going from, obviously, Pisces to Aquarius. I already knew that. That was the Mayan calendar right now. Okay? Or was running out. Anyway. So, he said, the moon was Yahweh. I guess is his name. Because he made a covenant with his people. Not all people, with his people. He's the trickster. He's the demiurge. He's the test. Now, God anointed this. God okay with this. He's like, yeah, these motherfuckers are dumb. Because like I say, it's a private club. He only wants the smart ones. You don't want the dumb ones. I mean, think about it. You open up a private club. You want every John, Dick, and Harry off the street? No, you want the smart ones that's like-minded that you can sit there and talk to and have a few beers and have something in conversation. So, that's the reason, everything that happens, I don't care what it is God. God has anointed it. God's letting it happen. It really was all in heaven for a trillion years or however long, and we got bored and we come up with this little game we come down here to play. But I tell people that and they won't accept it. You ain't got to accept it. It's still the truth. We decided, we agreed to come here and do this stupid shit. We wanted to experience pain, death, on sex, because you can't have sex if you ain't got a dick in your light being, like the Egyptian Book of the Dead. It took me a little while to figure out. It didn't take long, but it took me a little while. And they said, oh, your heart's got to be lighter than a feather. Huh? How can that happen? How can that? You almost have to be a light being. Light is lighter than a fucking feather. I mean, really. That's the only way you can have your heart can be lighter than a feather if you're a light being. Okay. So I figured that one out. But anyway, so I asked about the two suns next. What about the two suns? Well, we got two suns now. I already knew that. I put two cameras in 2019 at the sky. From Rex Bear. Shout out Rex Bear. Some guy he had on there was talking about the CIA agent. If I remember right, some Secret Service agent or something for the government. He goes to do something on the air conditioning. He got cameras all over there aimed at the sky. So I go, aim on at the sky. What the fuck's he looking for? Hell, I want to look too. So I see all kinds of spheres. I seen in 2020. We pulled up from work and I told my son, I said, that's a new planet. He said, you're fucking crazy. I said, I'm telling you, I live here 50 something years. My front doors always face this way. That's a fucking new planet. I always looking this way if I'm outside on my porch. That's a new planet. Go to work, tell people, they're like, you're crazy. I got 20 fucking telescopes now. I didn't have one then. I went to buying telescopes out the ass off Goodwill.com. But anyway, you can see them. There's UFOs. Right now I can go out there and show you 10 if I wanted to, but I ain't going to. Because you can look for your fucking self if you want to see them. They red ones. Don't look at the white ones. I don't know what the white ones are. They fall away. You can't see them. But the red ones, you got a good telescope. You can see them, no problem. They're out there waiting. Our ancestors come for the graduating class to get the graduates. Not everybody, because everybody ain't going. Okay, but the two sons. He showed me a vision. He didn't really tell me. He did throw some, telepathic stuff in there. All this was telepathic. No, we wasn't talking. So before I could think a thought, before I could get it completely thought, the answer was there. Anyway, he shows me a vision. And it's the same thing Dolores Cannon shows, because after he showed me this, I went to research and stuff, 2 or 3 weeks later, I found her. She's showing basically the same thing. Somebody else has told her the same thing. I can vouch for that, or they can vouch for me, however the fuck you want to do it. I don't care. But he shows the earth floating, and I hate to admit this because I'm a flat earther. It was round. The earth he showed me was round. And you've seen it with one sun, because one's behind the other. One's bigger, one's smaller. And right now it's like that. That's when you can't really see them. But if you notice, I'll show you my videos I got on my channel. This video's going on. You get off to the side, and that's what I'm like. That's a halo. That'd be in the center. How the fuck's it all the way on the fucking left? I'm just saying. Okay. So, it's like a ghost. You see a movie, the ghost comes up out of the body. He shows the earth split, and one side's like a ghost, the other side still looks solid. But it's got a lot of souls on this one, and that's the New Jerusalem, the new earth, Jupiter. You can call it whatever the fuck you want, I don't care. It's a higher vibration, 5th dimension, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. It's the one going to the left, it doesn't going to the fucking right. And the type of person I am, I already know I'm going to be on that one. God's here with me, anointing me. I already know I'm going to be on that one. What's happened to them people? I mean, really, what's happening to the earth and what's happening to them people? And I was told, these people all at different levels. So they're going to be took somewhere to finish evolving, to get their vibration up, how you want to say it. I mean, to get to that dimension. Okay? Well, as he's telling me this, I'm still watching because I'm still seeing it. It's going to the fucking sun. It goes to the sun and gets burned up. It purifies the soul for reincarnation. That's why you don't remember nothing. You got to go to the sun. That's where the Christians call it hell. Well, you know, the sun, I guess if you're in the sun, that's fucking hell right there, I tell you. But the Christians tell you it's eternal. It ain't eternal. But they say you will spend, because I've read this later, so I didn't get this from God, but I did get it from Rudolf Steiner. Rudolf Steiner did a lot on the eight sphere. This is what my channel's named after, because I knew this shit. This shit resonated with my body. I knew shit. I know all kinds of shit. Y'all just don't have a fucking clue of shit I know. I tell people they laugh at me and I laugh right back at them. My son at work, he says, they think you're crazy, Dad. When did a wolf give a fuck what a sheep thought? You know what I mean? Really? A wolf don't give a fuck what a sheep thinks. I go there and eat that motherfucker outside too. That motherfucker ain't nothing. He's a fucking sheep. Me and this dude got into it on Facebook of all places. We talking about religion. And they talking about Yahweh, blah, blah, blah. The sheep, he's more worried about that one sheep that got away, blah, blah, blah. You know, 100 over here's good. He ain't worried about them. He's worried about that one. I said, of course he's worried about that one. It's always the shepherd that takes the sheep to the slaughter. Motherfucker, oh man, it's symbolism. Think about it. Everything's symbolic. Left wing, right wing politics, same fucking bird. They go into the same place. The brain's what's controlling them. Two ain't doing shit but what they're told to do. It's political theater. And y'all dumb motherfuckers can't figure that out. I was on Facebook yesterday. I made a big rant about how people just can't figure out. I'm 55 years old. You know how many presidents I've seen? A lot. You know how much shit I've seen change? Nothing. Nothing. Gas prices change 20 fucking cents. I mean, seriously. Oh, Trump get elected, gas go down 20 cents. Everybody's happy as fuck. Oh, 20 cents, 20 cents. A year later, it's 50 cents up now. I'm just saying. That's the only thing that fucking changes is the gas price. We're still bombing the same motherfucker. We're still raiding shit. You know why they killed Muammar Gaddafi? Because he's giving his people fucking houses, paying for their college, paying their power bill, paying $20,000 on a car out of the oil they get. You know what all oil goes to that we get? It goes to the open market, and we have to buy it back. Who's the idiots? We're fucking idiots. All y'all idiots that fall for this shit. Henry Ford tried to tell us. Read some of Henry Ford's writings. He'll tell you. Henry Ford knew how the system worked. When they changed the system up, you think Henry Ford want to give his gold up for fucking paper? Hell no. He bucked on that shit best he could. You know, one man can't do but so much. But anyway, he left a good legacy for people like me. The Germans win the right. The Germans got sold out by just one group of people, the bankers, we'll call them, you know, because that's when Hitler got elected. He threw all the bankers out. They went, oh, they threw all the Jews out. No, I threw the bankers out. Were they Jews? Well, I don't give a fuck. They were bankers when I threw them out, you know, because they didn't want the paper money. They wanted to go back to a solid currency. They print our money up and loan it to us. Think about that for a minute. You done bring me your paycheck and I'm going to loan it back to you. You bring me $500 a week. Come, all right, I need $100. You got to give me $140 back. Well, that's my money, motherfucker. It don't matter. I got it. You want it? You give me $100. That's the stupidest. We the stupidest people ever. Seriously. Seriously. I got a box of rocks that's smarter than most of y'all out there, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it because it's fucking true. I don't see the box of rocks using their money and down there voting at a poll. You know what a poll is? A poll is why I come in and I say, hey, what y'all want for lunch? I'm taking a poll. All y'all say Whoppers. Well, I go get a fucking Big Mac because I'm the one paying, I'm the one driving. I don't give a fuck. That was just to see what y'all thought. It ain't chiseled and stone or nothing. Think about it. I own a plantation, right? I got 14 sons. Well, I'm beating the slaves too much or whatever. And, you know, they bitch a little bit and they ain't wanting to work for me. So I bring out my 2 sons. Which one y'all want now? Well, he treats us better, gives us more water. Okay, this is your new master. He's still a fucking master. He's still going to beat you if you don't, you know what I'm saying? That's us. We don't need that bullshit. I'm a free man. To anybody watching this, I'm a free soul. Free. That's what God wants, sovereign. He don't want you to answer nobody else. Jesus says it. You can't serve 2 masters. Stay in the animal system. I mean, even if you think you're spiritual, I don't see how you can serve 2 masters, how you can serve that dollar and serve that system and be sovereign with God. Everybody asks me, I'll tell them I went sovereign 2015. Where'd you do your paperwork, blah, blah. God don't do paperwork. What the fuck's wrong with y'all idiots? I would have called in and get you, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You think my God didn't create them and everything? You think he can't take care of it? Because he done showed me he can take care of all of this shit. I've drove for 9 years, got pulled over one time. No tag, whatever, no license, no nothing. I didn't get my license took. I just didn't renew them. When I found this out, I just didn't go renew them, motherfuckers. Got put over one time. And that motherfucker let me go. Because me and him had the same birthday. I'm like, what the fuck's the odds of that shit? I mean, seriously, it's like I float by, like they don't even see me. Because you vibrate, your mind creates stuff. I used to drive when I was young, without a license, or uninsured. You're looking over and they're going, where the hell? I hope they don't get me. But you just brought them to you. You don't realize it, but you're throwing out this energy in the universe and you're bringing them to you. Now you do that like you're on the road. That's my fucking road right there. Let's get over. And it is your road if you got that mentality. Okay, so he showed me the two sons, you know what I mean? And like I said, I seen the one going into the sun. He didn't tell me that. He said he's going to go somewhere to finish evolving, and you're going to the sun to finish evolving. But what you're going to do is get purified. You're going to come back to the earth. That way you don't have your memory. Your God side will. That's when you branch two hemispheres. The story in Egypt, that's when you're in slavery. That's when you're letting the 666, the animal side, take over. When you get to your higher self, you're in Israel. You know what I mean? You're Israelites now. Oh no, let's name these lands this and take it from people and kill people and shit. Fucking dumbasses, you know what I mean? And we let them do this shit, you know what I mean? Because we acquiesce. When you let people do shit without saying stuff, that means you agree to it. I ain't agreeing to none of it. I say what I can say. I can't do it so much. But you motherfuckers around me knows I don't agree with it. I don't like it. And fuck y'all, you know what I mean? But what y'all gonna do to me? I'm an infinite being. You can't kill me. You can kill this body. I'll be back in 20 years, motherfucker, and you can do it again. I'll get you next time. It's going on this thing. You're an infinite being. Think about that. The Christians won't tell you that because you won't listen to their bullshit. They say, oh, you ain't never going to die, but come up here and suck our dicks and give us your money. You know what I mean? The 10%, you're supposed to take 10% of your seeds and crops and stuff you do for your next harvest, for your next planting, for your next harvest. And yeah, you're supposed to take care of your neighbors, take care of people. You're supposed to look out for people. Don't get me wrong. And that's the way that goes. But there's truths in the Bible. But the Bible ain't the truth. Jesus come to preach against them. And he said, y'all were from the murderer from the start. And he flips over the tables. He's talking about that God. He died in year 33. That book's wrote in 325, well, the King James is 1611. But the first thing that I know, and I know they had scriptures, but I don't know what them were called scriptures for it. Different ones wrote different things. The actual Bible was Roman Emperor Constantine in 325 at the Council of Nicaea. He said, look, you know, blah, blah, blah. Any propagandist knows, I'm a propagandist, motherfucking, so I had to study this shit to understand the wars and the way they doing this. You got to study all kinds of shit. You don't study one subject, you study everything like Man P. Hall. You can't never have enough information. So you can't have too much information. I don't give a fuck what it, you can't have too much information. So, if I'm going to tell you a bunch of fucking lies, I got to tell you some truths too. Because you'd be like, well, I know that's true. I know that is true for a fact. So that might be true. If all those lies, you didn't throw it all away and just walk the fuck off. That's a good propagandist. That's what they do. That's what they do. And everything they do, they blame on the Germans. Oh, the Germans changed the 440 hertz, you know what I mean, from 432. Didn't y'all win the fucking war? Don't like an idiot. Oh, y'all idiots. Maybe you buy it. Well, the Germans did it. Well, they won the fucking war, right? Yeah, because it's 60 countries against 3. And a lot of that had to do with pelt down men. Oh, men come from animals. The Japanese, the Italians, and the Germans said, no, we come from the stars, motherfucker. And they're trying to push this Darwin theory and all this bullshit. They didn't like it. And they want their money back and all that. And then just pissing everybody off. What really pissed them off when the Germans said, we didn't do like the Jews. We're going to breed up. We're going to start breeding up. We're going to take our smartest dude and the smartest woman. We're going to have a fucking genius child just like they do. Most of them have arranged marriages. And that's why. We go for love. You have a real smart motherfucker, marry a dumb motherfucker, and you get an average kid. You might every now and then get a smart one, but not in general like you breed dogs. I'm just saying, animals ain't, we're no different than the animals the way you breed them. So, but that's neither here nor there. I don't care about how you breed, you know what I mean? But that was the straw that broke the camel's back in Germany. So, but World War I, right? Now, I know I'm getting off the topic, but this has got to be said, you know what I mean? Now, I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Because Facebook, every time I to Adolf Hitler, happy birthday, I get for hate speech. Happy birthday's hate speech. Fuck y'all dickheads. Think I give a fuck about any of y'all, you know what I mean? I asked my God, I said, you know, I went sovereign. I mean, you talk about this. You want me to stay just sovereign? He said, only bow to me. So y'all better remember that. If you ever step up to me, you better remember who I bow to, motherfucker. Because I don't give a fuck about nothing but me and my God and my family. And I love all y'all, I do. because we all one. But if it comes to it, I love myself more, and I do everything I love, so I have to keep the shit out of you. I do it out of love. And oh, you ain't enlightened yet, Jesus. You ain't in my mind, motherfucker. You don't know what I know. I'm as enlightened motherfuckers you ever meet. Or I can be as evil motherfuckers you ever want to meet. You know, the Bible said, oh, no, he's like us. He knows good from evil. I mean, seriously, think about it, folks. No, I ain't going to say to get to the highest heaven, because there's 7 heavens. You think it's 1, there's 7. We're on the 4th one now. Each planet is a heaven, just like your chakras. Ain't hard to figure out. It just takes a little thinking instead of letting the TV think for you, or somebody else think for you, giving you your information. Oh, I can't think no different. Then people laugh at me. Fuck them people. Who gets a... They're idiots. Okay, so I might have to be an idiot to blend in the crowd. I won't blend in the crowd. I never have. I always know I was fucking different. But we all are different. And it wasn't just me, you know what I mean? It's just most of them are conformists and want to get with the crowd. Fuck the crowd, you know what I mean? The crowd needs to get with me if they want to hang out with me, because I'm the cool motherfucker. When I look at it, wherever I go, it's the happiest place to be. Alan Watts said, I don't like a fuck where you go. You're in the center of the universe. Wherever you go, you're in the center of the universe. Look around. Anywhere you go, you're in the center, motherfucker. So anywhere I go is the place to be. Y'all should look at it that way, too. Anyway, we get reincarnated, don't we? And I told him then, all the bad shit I did. Not a man that P. Hall passed away. All the bad shit I did, I can't pay for it in just 6, 7, 5 years. He didn't tell me the exact timeline. I'm going by the Agenda 2030. The Christians always 7 years, Revelations, whatever. So I figured 7 years, maybe, 2030, whatever. It ain't going to be long. And, that I want to stay here. I'm going to stay on earth with y'all motherfuckers. And I can be sheep or rocks or whatever y'all want. I don't care, you know what I mean? But I'm going to be enlightened. I'm going to be a keeper of the flame. My flame's going to burn so fucking bright, I might burn this fucking earth up. Who knows? Because my shit's going to be booming. Booming, motherfuckers. And that's the truth. I'm going to keep my shit stoked up. So if you ever get too far in the dark, look for my light. Come find me. I'll light your torch again. I'll give you some light. No, if you want light, follow me. I'll light the fucking way up. I'm going to light this whole motherfucker up. So I wanted to be a keeper of the flame. Because that was my hero, my idol. I never met a man I was jealous of. I'm 5'5", 140 pounds. And I don't give a fuck how you look, whatever. You wasn't better than me. You didn't have the sense of humor, you didn't have the brain, you didn't have what I had. But I seen Manly P. Holland, the way he do these lectures, and never look at notes, never look at the teleprompter, never look at nothing, and talk for hours and hours and hours of all these old legends, all these great stories. I'm like, fuck, a human mind can be like that. That's what made me change to be what I am today. Part of it. My wife did a lot, but I didn't realize our minds could be like that. Them computers, I always thought they ain't shit to a mind. They tell you whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Y'all's AI and all that. Fuck all that shit. That shit's about to be gone. Because what y'all don't realize, and they're only give you a key right here. There's one of the keys to the universe. Ahriman and the 8th spear is the God of technology. The God of technology. Everybody sees him on a phone, a computer, a monitor, a TV. You don't go out there and see him unless you vibrate in a certain frequency. I've seen him a time or two. I can't see him all the time. That time, I don't know if he comes down, if I go up. But I have seen him. That's how I seen him a long time ago. I don't know if God just wanted me to, you know what I mean, to put me on the trail, whatever. But to get away from this motherfucker, you got to get rid of technology. I might have to get out in the woods, whatever. Because the war that's coming is called, look at Rudolf Steiner. He time traveled into it. Edgar Casey did it. Nostradamus did it. And I did it. That's 4 people, I can tell you, that seen the same fucking thing. So believe what you want. Because you know what belief is? That's the enemy of knowing. So keep that belief if you want. You know what I mean? Instead of researching for yourself. You know what I mean? Just go get you another beer or whatever, I don't care. I'm like, God, I know I'm infinite. Now I got all the time in the world too, brother. All the time in the world. So, once you figure that out, the whole world changes. When you figure out your infinite being, you know what I mean? 67 years and blah, 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 all this bullshit. Yeah. But that's the deal right there. Is the God of technology. He can't come into play until this. And they always work it out to where right at the zodiac change, this happened. Because each zodiac change gets a different God. Each one of these are the lower G gods, not the creator God. I passed middle management. I never prayed to none of them. I prayed to the creator God, the boneless one. You know what I mean? I went above all of them. Somehow I knew it from my Atlantean days, my Mayan days, my Egyptian days or something. I don't know how I knew it, but I know. Sometimes you just know that you know. You don't know how you know, but you know you know. I know there's a few of you out there that, I know exactly what the fuck he's talking about. Most days like, he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot, motherfucker. Okay. God picked me because I'm an idiot, right? He picked me because I'm one of the toughest motherfuckers you ever meet in your life. I'm 5', 540 pounds. You know what they call me when I run my company? Big Ron. Nobody fucked with me. Nobody fucks with me now. I ain't saying I'm going to go here and whoop it, but I'm just saying, look at the way I carry myself, the way I present myself. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's God pushing them away. I don't know. But something about the way I've always been this way, you know what I mean? My daddy told me, and he died when I was 10, 11 years old or something. A man can give you respect, you can beat it out of him. Well, after he's dead, I didn't have nobody get advice from him, and I took that serious. If you disrespected me, you had to fight. I ain't saying I'm whoop you, but you learned you had to fight. If you disrespect him, you're going to have to fight. You might can whoop him, but you're going to have to fucking do it. And motherfuckers don't want to fight. They might want to talk a game, but I didn't care if I'd fight. I didn't give a fuck. I was mad at the world, so I didn't care. I didn't. I asked God about all the stuff I went through. He says, training. It's training. So I'm trained for this. Oh, y'all want to talk shit to me and fuck with me? Welcome to it, brother. You better be fucking worthy, because I'm one worthy motherfucker, I'll tell you right now. I'm one worthy motherfucker, that's for sure. And all y'all that think y'all magicians and all this magic, it ain't no fucking thing. It's magic. It's natural law. You got to learn to transmute energy after you get your brain together. It ain't nothing magic about it. You want to say, oh, it's magic, like you did something special. Nobody else fucking did. Well, they got that birthright too. They just ain't claimed it. They don't realize it. Everybody's got a birthright that's born on this earth to do the magic y'all doing. You know what I mean? The magic comes from word magi. The magi did it for thousands of years, so obviously all the people watching them, there's the goddamn magi doing. So eventually they got to call it magic. You know, as the cultures change, shit changes. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. Y'all celebrate Easter. Easter. It's the Eastern Star. It's the fucking sun. You know what I mean? You go to church on Sunday. You're worshiping the sun. Which I ain't gonna say the sun ain't God. I'm just telling you, acknowledge it. That's where the information comes from. I say without it, we're done. So I ain't gonna say it ain't God. You know, God can go do work, and everything's God. So I just acknowledge it. You know what I mean? I ain't bumping it. I'm just saying that's not like it's Jesus and it's all this when it's something else. You know what I mean? Go to the source. But this happens roughly every 2,150 years, but each zodiac sign ain't the same. Because I wondered this as a child. Scientists are saying the Earth's millions of years old. Well, why is their goddamn calendar saying 1979? You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. But over the years, I thought about it, and they're counting down the fucking zodiac signs. Think about it, people. The next one's going to be the same thing. You're going to start over. How else to keep up with it? And then to start it fucking over. Think about it. I don't know. It's pretty fucking simple if you think and use your mind, because God gave us great minds. We got great minds. We got His mind. So tell me we ain't got great minds. But, you know, I don't know if I can add much more. I can add a lot more, you know what I mean? But I don't want y'all motherfuckers at my house in Greenville, South Carolina. I don't give a fuck if you come here. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? One way or the other. You can come hang out, we can party and get high and chill and be buddies, or we can fuck, fight, stay up all night. It's up to y'all. I don't care. You know, I walk in the middle path. I jump in the dark if I got to do something. I can get in the light. But I like to stay kind of right here in the shadows. You call it the Dow way, you call it whatever. I call it my way, you know what I mean? Fuck labels. I don't give a fuck about no labels, you know what I mean? Some labels I give a fuck about if you try to tell me you're non-binary, blah, blah, all this bullshit. No, you're either male, you're female, or you got both. But I had a cat that had both. I didn't believe that shit if I had a fucking cat. And that's another story for another video, though. But there's 3 sexes, people. No one give a fuck what nobody thinks about it. Fuck your ABC, alphabet, LGQ, whatever the fuck y'all call it these days. I don't even give a fuck. Even had the black people in there, and they went for it. Society's fucking just idiots, you know what I mean? Idiots. And it's the one little group of people that does it, and everybody else is like, all right, let's just go along with their delusion. But that makes you fucking delusional too, you dumbass, you know what I mean? I stand up and buck on it. Now, what can one man do? Not a lot. But I can say, y'all dumbasses. I can say that and make myself feel better about not being delusional like y'all motherfuckers. Now, I don't mean everybody's watching this video, but I'm saying in society there's a group. And that's the group I hope watches this. The group's going to get offended and want to come over and kick my ass. Or read my Facebook or whatever. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Try it. You know what I mean? A few people done tried that, and I'll tell them all online. I'm protected from above. You think God anointed me and He ain't got the angels or something protecting? I mean, I don't know what's got protecting me, but you don't believe the shit I do. Motherfuckers don't do shit. I don't know what it is, but they don't do shit. And one dude tried to get me 4 or 5 different times creating different accounts, using old accounts and all that. And every time he'd message me, because he was mad, and I gave him my address. He's like, give me, I'll give it to you, dickhead. I ain't scared of shit. I ain't scared of nothing. Fear don't exist in me. I try to tell people, fear is not a natural emotion. Fear is when you, I can't pay my rent this week, or, you know what I mean, I'm scared that dog's going to get me. You're fearing something in the future. Fear is not a natural emotion. Dude tell me, he said, running for goddamn lion was standing there, right? That'd be fear. No, that's danger, you dumb fuck. If you got lions standing in front, that's danger. You better run, get something, whatever. Fear is something you created in your mind. And depression's living in the past. Anxiety's living in the future. You gotta live in the now. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow never fucking get you if you don't know the fucking truth. You wake up in the morning, tomorrow's still a fucking day away. You'll never get to tomorrow. It's always the now. Always the now. That's all the fuck there is, people. Now, it took me a while to come to terms with that and thing, but Alan Watts is great. I need to give him some credit. Alan Watts is a great motherfucker, too. I'm telling you. There's some great people out there. Joseph Beamer, there's some great people out there. But just pick and choose what they say. Don't go with everything they say. They ain't a god, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow nobody to a T. Fuck all that shit. I was telling people, they go, we need a guru. Fuck your guru, you know what I mean? I have no fucking guru. I had different people I read, and I took shit from people, but I didn't use one as a guru. There's everything he said. That's not your path, brother. That's their path. You know, you get confused. People get confused real easy. Real easy. You know, I know I'm kind of going on and shit, but that's just the way I am. I'm called the insane one. Ronald B. Look me up on Facebook. We can be buddies, you know what I mean? Or we can be enemies. It's up to y'all. I don't care. I'm open for either one, really. I don't want enemies, but, you know, this is a duality world, so you got to kind of have both. So choose which side you want to be on. I don't care. I'm in the middle, you know what I mean? So take your pick, motherfuckers. We can be buddies, we can be enemies. But peace out, and fuck all y'all faggots don't know what fucking sex you are, bitches. Peace.